Hello and welcome into Tarot Tales. I'm Alison and today we're reading the energy of Wednesday the 29th of July. Let's see what energy comes out of the cards today. Oh goodness, I think we have that one. And it is the Five of Cups. Ooh, somebody needs to change their perspective a little bit. And at the bottom we have the Emperor. Yesterday we had the Empress. Today we have the Emperor. Let's find out what the cards have to say. Picture a pup sitting beside an empty treat bag. Shock, horror. Oh, looking absolutely devastated. They're so focused on the treats that are gone that they can't quite notice that there's a full bag sitting just behind them. That's the Five of Cups. This card speaks of disappointment, regret, and the sadness we feel when something hasn't turned out quite how we'd hoped. And sometimes we need to sit with that. We don't have to immediately search for the positive or pretend that something didn't hurt. The Five of Cups gives us permission to acknowledge what was lost, but it also gently reminds us that the loss is rarely the whole story. Something remains. Support remains. Possibility remains. And perhaps when we're ready, we can turn around and see it. Just feels like honour what hurt, but don't forget what's still there. And underneath that emotional energy sits the Emperor. This is the calm, steady pup who's planted all four paws firmly on the ground and refuses to be knocked off balance. The Emperor brings structure, boundaries, leadership, and the strength to take charge of what happens next. He doesn't tell us not to feel. He reminds us that our feelings don't have to run the whole household. And as this flows in with the Five of Cups, today's message feels powerful. You may not have controlled what happened, but you can decide how to move forward from it. Perhaps it's time to rebuild some stability, to create a boundary, to make a clear decision, or simply remind yourself that disappointment has not taken away your power. You can grieve what was lost and can still lead yourself towards something better. This feels like feel the sadness, then stand firmly in your strength. And if you've been looking at your pet recently thinking there's something not quite right, you are not alone. I have a free pet quiz that you can complete that can help uncover areas where your pet may benefit from a little extra support. Just text PET, that's P-E-T, to 813-534-4738 and I'll send you the link. And that's your tarot tale for today. Give yourself permission to feel what you feel. Notice what remains. And remember that even after disappointment, you still have the power to choose the next step. Tarot Tales can be found on YouTube, Rumble and TikTok. Like, bark, that subscribing human. And I'll see you next time. Thanks so very much. Bye-bye now.